All right, I'm the president of the Franklin-Simpson Alumni Association, and this is Coach D. Spencer, head boys basketball coach, Franklin-Simpson High School. So we're going to do our pregame show tonight, and we're doing it from Rack House. So if you're not familiar with Rack House, come out to Rack House, have a good time, eat, get food, get drink. They're showing the Franklin-Simpson game tonight, so come out to Rack House. We appreciate them sponsoring us tonight. Coach Spencer, thanks for having us. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate the invite.
All righty. Tonight our Wildcats play Paducah Tilghman, and it's always a special night when our Wildcats are playing another powerhouse. Paducah Tilghman has over 5 state championships. Franklin-Simpson has 4 state championships and 6 run-up places. So it's going to be a game of 2 powerhouses tonight. But Coach, before we start talking about tonight's game, I want to talk about a little history of Franklin Paducah. Now, Franklin-Simpson has lost. Paducah is over the rivalry. So Paducah's won 15 times, and we've only won 4, but we've won some pivotal games. 1983, Franklin-Simpson played Paducah Tilghman at Paducah and won 24-7. That team was led by Mike Metcalf, Gerald Anderson, Tony Beard. Segue into 1987, my senior year, Franklin only lost 14-7 at Paducah in the regular season, but Paducah had 2 NFL players on that team and 15 Division I football players in the team. Let's fast forward to 1994. Coach Spencer was quarterbacking on the team that beat Paducah Tilghman, 44-14 at Franklin. Coach, want to talk about that game when you guys beat Paducah in 1994?
Well, I mean, they come in ranked very high, and we were pretty good ourselves. But it was a good game, and we was able to handle our business.
You all had a good team that year.
We were pretty good. I will say we were pretty good. We were without my brother Chad.
Sure.
But we played well that night.
And fast forward into 1999, Franklin had another good team led by Jamie DeBerry, Darius Williams. We beat Paducah Tilghman again.
Yeah.
So since 1999, I think we're 1-3 against Paducah, but there's no shame in having a losing record against
No, not at all. Not at all.
As we move forward, when we look at our season here, first game, Coach, we lost to Whites Creek 42-33 in a very good game. Matter of fact, Whites Creek has not lost a game since.
Really?
They've not lost a game since. So after that, Franklin-Simpson played Warren Central, beat Central 49-14, Lexington Lafayette 35-7, Russell 49-7. And in our last 3 games, we've only given up 128 points. We've outscored our opponents 133-28.
Our defense has been playing well.
Well, the Wildcats have been they just focused and they played well that first game.
They did. They did. Couple plays. Yeah,
absolutely. So let's look at some numbers here. On the season, we're 3-1. We've only given up 166 total points this year. I'm sorry, we've scored 166 points.
Yes.
We're averaging 41.5 points per game. We've only allowed 70 points total, 17.5 per game. We've rushed for 1,188 yards. That's 297 yards per game. And you play football, so you understand 297 yards is a lot of yards.
It is a lot of yards.
To the running backs, to the line, to everybody.
You're able to control the score.
Yes.
The game with that.
Passing yards. We passed for 207 yards, so we're averaging about 52 yards per game. Passing yards allowed. We've allowed 778 passing yards and only 195 per game.
Yeah.
So, just looking at our numbers, give me your synopsis of the season so far.
Well, I think running the ball is our strength. I think we do a very good job of getting different guys touches. Defensively, I feel like the guys are playing hard. We've been able to stop the other teams running the ball. Of course, my main concern is the defense is passing and stopping the pass. So I just think we need to do a little better job of covering those guys.
And we know Paducah does pass the ball.
Yes.
And after our commercial break, we'll talk more about Paducah's passing.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go to a commercial break now. We'll be right back.
Well, we're right here. We're in town. If somebody has an issue, we're there either that day or the very next day. So we're able to get to it quick and fix whatever issues anybody has.
Better speeds. I feel like it's a lot more reliable. With other services, you might get interference Warren provides electric service to out in the county.
Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
We treat every car like it's our own. Our goal is simple: get you in, out, and back on the road with confidence. Fleet service? No problem. We work with local businesses to keep their teams moving without the downtime. And right now, mention FS Channel 9 and get 9% off your full synthetic oil change. Grease Monkey Franklin, home time service that is done right, done fast, and built for the road ahead. Visit us at Grease Monkey across from Walmart and Nashville Road, Franklin, Kentucky.
All right, welcome back to Franklin-Simpson versus Paducah Tilghman pregame show from the Rack House, who will be showing the game tonight. Moving forward, Coach Spencer, our Cats are led in rushing by Blake McPherson. He's rushed for 444 yards. He's got 9 touchdowns. He's averaging 111 yards per game. Xavier Hampton, 374 yards rushing, 5 TDs. He's averaging 93.5 yards a game. Brody Perry leads in receiving with 129 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Let's talk about our rushing. Let's talk about how well we run the ball. And when you run a wing team, and I guess it's not a full wing team, but we run a variation of the wing team.
Yes.
And it's kind of like Army in college football.
Navy.
Yeah. You don't see that offense in practice against it like most teams don't.
Right.
They've only allowed 96 total points, so they're allowing 24 points per game. They've given up 519 rushing yards, so that's 129.8 per game. They've given up 493 yards rushing. That's twice. Okay, I'm sorry. They've rushed for 519 yards. Yes. They've allowed 493. They passed for 1,375 yards.
It's a lot in 4 games.
That's a lot of yards in 4 games.
Yeah.
And that's their strength. I watched them in the state playoff game last year. I watched them in the state finals. And those receivers are as good as advertised.
Well, I think, you face a team like this, it's great to be able to run the ball as well as we do. You can watch college, you can watch NFL. If you shorten the game, you don't let the other team get the balls off on the score.
Right, I agree. They've only allowed 536 passing yards, but that doesn't really affect us a lot because we don't pass a lot.
Right.
Our strength is running. So the key players for Paducah is Stone Crow. He's thrown for 1,323 yards, 17 touchdowns. That's a lot. So he's averaging 330 yards a game passing. So there's no secret to what Paducah Tilghman does. DeMarcus Wilson, he's rushed for 235 yards. Mason Copeland has rushed for 195 yards. Receiving, Avery Sands, 454 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. Cameron Wade, 429 receiving yards, 7 touchdowns. Their defense only allows, like I said, 123 yards rushing, and they don't allow a lot of passing yards. Right. That's just not what they do. So if we compare the stats, well, let's go back to Tilghman. You play football.
Uh-huh.
Defensively, what do we have to do tonight to stop a prolific passing team like Paducah Tilghman?
You got to make them play no big plays.
Furthest district game will be 40 miles,
right?
At the most. With the realignment and us going up to 4A, this is now a district game. Paducah Tilghman and Callaway County. I mean, what are your thoughts on these district games where our kids have to get out of school so early?
I don't know if they want to hear my thoughts, but I think it's tough to travel 2.5 hours to play a district game.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's asking a lot, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to play who's in front of you, and our guys will be ready to play.
And we play Callaway County, the Wildcats do in 2 weeks at homecoming. So thankfully, Callaway County has to come to Franklin. We're going to make that long bus ride.
Right.
We're going to go to another commercial break, and we'll be back to talk about more Franklin-Simpson football. I think we're making great time.
Oh, yeah, we got plenty of time.
Shotgun snap, he's blitzed, throw the dump ball into the end zone. Groves, he caught it! Singular touchdown! The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, fake the out, went down. Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down. Shotgun snap. He's blitzed. Throw the dump ball into the end zone. Groves, he caught it. Singular touchdown. The handoff to Anderson. They want the out route. It's a double move. It's sold well. Groves catches it 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Fake the out. Went down.
we've talked about, you know, Lafayette was pretty good with a lot of talent.
Right.
You know, we went to Lafayette and handled. I like, if you look at the history of Franklin-Simpson football, there is a lot of history.
Exactly.
You know, we've had talented players, players that played hard, great kids, great coaches. And, I don't know what, I think maybe we're like 18-point underdogs going into.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think maybe so. But I think our Wildcats going to put in a good showing. I think you can tell a swag with our kids. And I think, and you know this, when you play for a program that's been so good like Franklin-Simpson, and I'm going to ask you as a football player, I only played my freshman year.
Okay.
You can answer this, but I could. No matter who you play, did you know we're Franklin-Simpson, so we've got a chance to win every time?
Absolutely.
Tell me what that means for a Franklin-Simpson jersey.
It means the world, man. The confidence you have when you're in these types of games, that's what you play for. I know Coach Chaney and his coaching staff has done a great job all week preparing us for this moment.
Sure.
And I feel like our guys will show up and be ready to play. And just a matter of those guys stepping up and playing in a tough situation.
I think so, too. I went on a field trip with some of our football players today, and we went to West Cook University's farm.
Okay.
And talking to those guys, man, there was no apprehension in their voices.
No,
they are looking forward to
Yes.
the challenge, and that's what you like to see. And on the side note, we've talked a lot tonight about X and O's and strategies to the game, keys to Franklin-Simpson winning. You're at school with these kids. We've got some amazing kids in football.
Yes.
And as always, we've got good kids. And I think sometimes we get caught up in the wins and losses.
Exactly.
And we're not focused on how wonderful these children are.
Yeah.
Give me your thoughts on these kids that you've been seeing in school for years.
Man,
This year's team.
our community, man, our community does a great job raising their kids.
Yes.
Our kids are very well spoken. They speak to you every day. They go out of the way to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm just super proud of our kids.
That means a lot. Again, we've talked about keys to the game for Franklin, and we know what Franklin does. We got a block tackle, make plays, and that's no matter what we talk about. At the end of the day, whoever blocks best, whoever tackles best, will win the game. And we're hoping our Wildcats come out with a victory.
Absolutely.
Moving forward, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about FS homecoming.
Okay.
We've got homecoming coming in 2 weeks, and if you're not from Franklin, we don't have enough time to explain everything that goes into a homecoming week. We can just say you've got to be there to see it.
Yes.
And as president of the Alumni Association, just letting everybody know, at homecoming, inside the stadium, we have a tailgate event. Mm-hmm. And at our tailgate event, we give away, free food, free T-shirts, free FS swag, free everything. All you got to do is just come and, enjoy yourself. We have a TV raffle. We do a lot of stuff, for the community. The FS Alumni Association always give away a $4,000 scholarship every season.
That's great.
And so we've been proud to implement alumni activities into our homecoming.
Right.
But back to homecoming. A lot of people don't know, our kids build floats.
Yes.
In 4 days.
Yes.
And then the homecoming candidates ride it. Can you talk about, let's talk about, just the float building itself and how amazing it is and the work that our staff puts into it and the kids.
Well, I've experienced it myself, you know what I'm saying? So being from Franklin and going through that process, it is one of those things that you take for granted when you're in high school, but when you get out of high school, you look back, man, you cherish those moments.
Yes.
It's just great for the community, for the kids to get together outside of school, do school-based stuff, and it's just something you got to experience for yourself, man. You got to come see it. I cannot explain it to you. It's not little floats. It's not little baby floats. These are floats that these kids, our candidates got to ride on. So it is a lot of work in 4 days, and there's a lot of time these kids put in, and it's just something everybody should experience.
It culminates in the Friday for the big parade.
Oh, man.
And I talked to people from out of town, and nobody can believe that all our students from all elementary schools, if they take off work, to converge on downtown to watch the parade.
Yes.
It includes the floats, the band, cheerleaders, ball players.
Everybody.
It's an amazing time at Franklin.
Little league program.
And on top of that, how our coaches have been able to focus our players with such,
so many distractions.
And Franklin-Simpson does homecoming like a college homecoming.
I agree.
And that night we play Callaway County, which will be another tough test. Being a former player, how do you focus during homecoming week?
It's tough, man. It is tough. It is. it almost takes you to get out on the game field to get going and get yourself back where you need to be. I can remember some of our coaches yelling at us, screaming at us to get us focused. So it's tough. I'm not going to say and tell you it's easy, but the guys do a good job of trying to settle down and start playing.
Make sure you follow the FS Homecoming page on Facebook, and you can see all the homecoming activities that will be going on during the week. Not only the current students' activities, but also the alumni activities. Yes. And we do a lot of alumni activities. We're going to have a Name That Tune contest with a $500 winner.
Yep.
So that'll be on Facebook, and we'll put all that information in there. Before we close, we're going to go to another break.
Also, Jimmy John's, the sponsor.
We're good then. You ready, Coach?
Since we've got Coach Spencer here, we've got just a few more minutes before game time, before kickoff. We're going to ask Coach Spencer. We appreciate him coming out. He's our head boys basketball coach. So, Coach Spencer, tell us a little bit about preseason. What's going on with our basketball program, during football season, especially in the months of August, September, and October? Workout.
We've been working these guys out. We've been in the weight room. We've been doing some agility stuff. We've been shooting. We've been dribbling. We're just trying to prepare our bodies, their bodies, for what's coming. And, it's just a grind. It's a grind, but the guys have been showing up. The guys have been working hard. So, until October the 15th.
Are we going anywhere during Christmas? We're playing Christmas services?
We are going to go to Franklin, Kentucky before Christmas, and then after Christmas we'll host it at home.
Oh, nice. So we're hosting again.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
I'm sure our district will be competitive again like it always is.
Absolutely. Russellville's brought in a couple of new kids from what I hear. And, of course, that rivalry with Logan County. And Coach Walter McCombs does good over in Todd County. So
that's good.
It'll be a competitive season.
In closing, we've discussed it. We know our Wildcats have got to control the ball tonight.
Yes, sir.
Stop the pass. We've got to tackle.
No big plays.
Win, lose, or draw, we know our Wildcats are going to represent our community well and with a good attitude, our coaches well. So signing off, and we appreciate you watching our pregame show.
Have not won in this series. You got to go all the way back to November the 5th of 1999 of the 3A playoffs. The Wildcats knocked off the Blue Tornado that night. As I said, Paducah, the defending 4A state champs, and they come into this one tonight probably with a like they woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning after having their quickly before we get the kickoff. They're good. They average 47 points per game, but they give up 24 points per game, and I think that's going to be the key tonight. I'm not sure the Wildcats' defense all night long can hold out on this Blue Tornado offense, but I also believe the Wildcat offense can put some points on the board too. So I think that's where this game's going to come down to. It could be just an old-fashioned shootout here tonight in Paducah, Kentucky. A couple of names to listen for the Blue Tornado. Quarterback Stone Crow is 87 out of 146 on the season. He's already passed for 1,323 yards, 17 touchdowns, but, and I say but here, he has also thrown 6 interceptions. Wildcats at times this year have been an opportune defense. As a matter of fact, the Wildcats have, 5 interceptions, I believe? Yeah, that's correct. Blake McPherson with 3, Kason Hemshoot and Xavier Hampton have 1 each. So it could be because this Paducah Tilghman team is going to throw the ball, and I apologize for that. It's bothering me too, but nothing I can do about it. This Paducah Tilghman is going to throw the ball so much. There may be an opportunity tonight for the Wildcats to pick some of those off. Running back DeMarcus Wilson, wide receiver DeMarcus Wilson has caught 59 passes for 235 yards and 4 touchdowns. He'll be the main target. Their main Avery Thompson, 28 rushes, 454 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Nine only right now, but we appreciate those of you who are joining us via that route, and thank Aaron Talley and his crew for being here tonight and getting that set up. It's a beautiful night. I'm thankful if I'm going to have to broadcast from outside. I'm thankful that it's a night like tonight. It's been kind of overcast since we've been over here. A couple of raindrops even fell on me on the drive over. But it's a perfect night, not too hot, and we're going to have a great high school football game tonight. I would say one of the better matchups in all of 4A, and maybe one of the better matchups in all classes of football tonight here from Paducah Tilghman High School. An absolutely beautiful football stadium, beautiful campus, beautiful field, and we'll see if the Wildcats can ruin it a little bit for them tonight. Kick is away. It's a squib kick to the 40. Yards already and 17 touchdowns, and he's going to come in the gun. Nobody in the backfield except him. 5 receivers, 3 left. Wildcats jump but get back. Crow looks left and changes the play. Now gets the snap. Jamarian Perdman, and he crosses the 45 to the 47. That's going to be a gain of 9. And by all rights, it should have been a loss probably of 7 or 8. But that brings up a 3rd and 3. I looked down to get the man in motion's name, and guess it was a bad snap, and Crow might have dropped it, or maybe it went over his head. But anyway, McPike was there to pick it up and make something out of nothing. Now Crow keeps it on the quarterback keeper and crosses midfield to the Wildcat 45, and that's a Blue Tornado first down, and it'll be 1st and 10 from there. I'm also, of course, sitting on the Paducah Tilghman cheering section side, so when they do something good, you'll hear that. Good contingent of Wildcat fans across the way. Crow looks left and gets a different play this time. 3 receivers right, and he looks right. And he throws right, and nobody out there. Ball falls incomplete at about the 30-yard line. Nobody really in the vicinity, and it'll be 2nd and 10. And it's 2nd and 10. We're just underway. 10:24 left, first quarter. Brown in motion. Crow rolls out, looks for Brown, drops it off to him behind the line of scrimmage. He gets back to the line, fights for 5 yards or so, and we'll make it a 3rd and 5.
Pass complete from Stone Crow to number 1, Brendan Brown. Gain of
Wildcats.
5, brings up 3rd down and 5.
I'm a long way from where that play happened. Looked like and they show no signs of coming off the field. They're going to go for it. Obviously, if you're going to run that on 3rd and 5, you got plans to go for it on 4th down. Now here's a little pitch. Wildcat defense gets out there and stops it. That's number 20, Caden Bennett on the stop, and he's well short of the first down. Turnover on downs to the Wildcats.
To the Wildcats at the Wildcat 40-yard line.
That, my friends, could not have worked any better if you're Franklin-Simpson. You give them the ball, or they after winning the toss, but they do nothing with it. 1 first down, that's it. And now the Wildcats have it on their own 40-yard line. They'll move. They're going to give him 2. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Carries by number 6, Blake McPherson. Gain of 1, tackles by number 31, Elias McPike.
McPike was on the stop for the Blue Tornado. Now Deck wants to throw. He wants to throw deep. And he overthrew his man down the right sideline. Looking for Brody Perry. Pretty good coverage out there by Javen Williams. And it'll be 3rd, and they'll call it 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Said this morning on the radio with Will Cody that the Wildcats may have to throw the ball a little bit more than they like or they are accustomed to tonight. And they throw it on the 2nd play of the game. This is a big defensive line for the Blue Tornado. Massive. Delk gets the snap, and he wants to throw it again, but he's going to be sacked. Didn't have a chance, and 4 Blue Tornado dropping for a huge loss, and the Wildcats will be forced to punt it away. There's a loss of 12 on that one.
Brings up 4th down and 16.
So on 4th and 16, the Wildcats will punt it away. Caden Bennett will do the honors. Cameron Wade and Jamarian Perdman back standing at their own 30-yard line waiting to receive the kick. And now, not sure what we're doing. White Hat comes in, stops the clock, and now says we're going to play. So no timeout was given, but at any rate, we're back underway. Clock ticks at 7:43 left in the first quarter. Punt is away, and it's caught, bobbled, and retrieved. That is by Perdman, and he's knocked down at the 30-yard line by a gang of Wildcats. Nathan Ray was in there, and so was number 28, Jerryon Williams. And Paducah Tilghman will start this drive at their own 30. So both teams have had it one time, and of course I said it would be a shootout. Both teams have the ball one time, and neither team does much with it. So there we go, right? What do I know? We're trying to get our difficulties on the radio side ironed out. Here's a handoff for the Blue Tornado. Big run, shoulder down. That's number 24, DeMarcus Wilson. That's their best rusher. He came into the night with 59 rushes for 235 yards and 4 touchdowns. He picks up 5 yards, and it's 2nd and 5. And that's a false start, and the Paducah Tilghman Blue Tornado will give that 5 yards back to the Wildcats.
False start on the Tornado will make
and it'll be 2nd and 10. The tight end there moved before the ball was snapped. And back to the original line of scrimmage go the Blue Tornado. Crow gets a snap in the gun. And almost picked off. Kason Hemshoot almost had him one there. He does knock it to the ground. And if he can hang on there, that's a pick 6. But nevertheless, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 now for Paducah Tilghman. This Wildcat defense, at least early tonight, has came to play. Crow, 3-step drop, wants to throw deep. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. Goes right, throws it right, got a man out there. Did he hang on? He did, and that's good enough for a first down and a gain of 13.
Pass complete from Stone Crow to number 2, Avery Thompson.
That was Avery Thompson, their leading receiver.
And a first down, Tornado.
Leading receiver by yards. Cameron Wade actually leads them in receiving touchdowns with 7. Thompson has 6 coming into tonight. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Crow. Slant route across the middle is complete, across midfield, and here we go. Wade across the 30, the 25, and he's dropped at the 22-yard line of the Wildcats. Huge gain there of about 21 yards. And another Paducah Tilghman first down. And they've got that offense clicking a little bit better now than it was early, and now the Wildcats coaching staff see something they're not pleased with in the way we're lined up there, and will quickly take a timeout. We'll take one as well here on Franklin-Simpson Channel 9. You're listening and watching Franklin-Simpson football. 1 minute break.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
We're back here at Paducah Tilghman, where the Blue Tornado have a 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 22. Handoff, left side, a lot of running room out there for Wilson. He has a first down inside the 10-yard line to about the 7. Gain of 15 on that one. And it's 1st and goal. They click right down the field on this possession. Crow has it out of the shotgun. His throw is incomplete as he overshot the right corner of the end zone. Looking for Thompson over there. Good coverage by the Wildcats. It'll be 2nd and goal. 6:06 left, first quarter. No score from Paducah Tilghman. Crow gets it. Looks left this time. Slant route that way, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Perdman and overthrew him, and now it's 3rd and goal. Can the Wildcat defense bow its back here? The Blue Tornado have not attempted a field goal all year. They don't play for field goals. They play for touchdowns. So be interesting to see what they do here. You would think even if they don't get it, they're going for it. Handoff, and they're not going to get it. A gain of 2 for DeMarcus Wilson, and that's it. And now a 4th and goal from the 5-yard line for the Blue Tornado. And they're not even giving any second thought about kicking a field goal. They're going for it here.
4th and goal.
Whatever the Wildcat coaching staff said during that timeout so far has worked. Here we go. Crow in the gun. 3 receivers left. He gets the snap, looks left, throws it, and overshot his man, incomplete in the back of the end zone. And this Wildcat defense has held again.
Pass intended for number 17, Jamarian Perdman, incomplete.
That's the disadvantage to having a team that throws as much as they do. If you can't line up from the 5-yard line with 2 downs and try to run the ball in, then I'm not sure why you couldn't or why you wouldn't try. But anyway, it works for the Wildcats here, and it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 5. Wildcats with 95 yards to go to pay dirt. Delk hands it off. Think that's McPherson. And he gets about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 6.
Carries for a gain of 4 will bring up 2nd down and 6.
Second and 6 from the 9. Handoff. That's going to be close to a 1st down. Xavier Hampton on that carry, and they're going to give him the 1st down.
Gain of 5 and a 1st down for the Wildcats. Tackles by
That's a huge 1st down. Run 2 runs, 5 yards each, and have a 1st down. So we tick down to 4 minutes to play in the 1st quarter. Handoff up the middle this time on a counter play was to Hampton, Xavier Hampton, and he gets about 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7 or so for the Wildcats. They give him 4 actually, so 2nd and 6. Wildcats are perfectly content seeing that clock run. And Paducah Tilghman not having the football. And now whistles blow before the play. And we'll see what that's about. I'm not sure why they stopped play there, but Wildcats are okay. Now the clock's moving again. We're down to 3 minutes to play in the 1st quarter. Second and 6. Handoff. Hampton running left, trying to get some blocks. Crosses the 20 and is dropped there after a gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Carry by number 24, Xavier Hampton. Tackle by number 71, Prosper Livingston Holmes.
Good contingent of Franklin folks across the way made that drive over here to Western Kentucky tonight. Feels like sometimes when you're making that drive that you can't hardly get here from there, but we made it. Big 3rd down here for the Wildcats. It'd be nice to pick up another 1st down here, not have to punt it away. Pitch back. McPherson, he's fighting, he's struggling, and I think he's going to be about a yard short. Yep, 4th down and actually a couple yards. Yeah, about a yard short. And if you're Franklin-Simpson, I think this position on the field, you don't have a whole lot of options but to kick it away here, and that's what they're going to do. Bennett will come on for his 2nd punt of the night. Cameron Wade will stand just across midfield.
Back receives the punt for the Tornado, number 5.
And Wade on the punt.
Kicking for the Wildcats, number 20, Caden Bennett.
Snaps back. Bennett gets it away. It hits at midfield, takes a Wildcat bounce, another Wildcat bounce, and will be down at the 41-yard line of the Blue Tornado. So they'll have it there from 1st and 10 with 1:08 to play in the 1st quarter. And still no score. Now another delay in the game for some reason. So both teams have had the ball on 2 separate occasions, and so far neither team has been able to have any points scored. Blue Tornado got down to the 5-yard line and just could not punch it in due to this great Wildcat defense. Here's a handoff, and he's going to be hitting the backfield, but he gets away. That is McPike, and he's going to get a 1st down and a whole lot more. He may go. And he will get wrapped up but get pushed into the end zone. And that is a 58-yard touchdown run, which should have been about a 7 or 8 yard loss. And McPeak puts the Blue Tornadoes on the board, and unfortunately, that's how quick this offense can strike. Rex Gay will be on to attempt the extra point. He's 25 out of 26 on the season. And now whistles blow, flag flies. And think the Wildcats were offsides, I think. Yep, offsides on the Wildcats.
Penalty is dead ball, offsides on the Wildcats.
And now they're going to move it halfway to the half the distance to the goal line, and that's going to cause the Blue Tornado to try to get 2 instead of 1 here. So they'll bring the kicking team off the field. Crow hustles back out there. And it's a direct snap. Wildcats have him wrapped up in the backfield, and he's not going to get anywhere. And that 2-point conversion by Cameron Wade is not going to be successful. So the Wildcats hold, and it's 6-0 with 52 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. We'll keep it here. I do not think we are on the radio yet. I'm trying to ascertain whether we are or not. Okay.
That was a Royal Oaks touchdown. We also once again thank our game sponsor, Hometown Decorating.
Bear with me just for a moment. I want to try to get connected here.
Did a kickoff of the tornado, number 40, Rex Gay, back to receive for the Wildcats.
Okay.
Number 2, Brody
Maybe
Perry,
someone will let me know
24,
if I'm on or not on the radio at least. At any rate, we've got 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Paducah Tilghman leads at 6-0. And the onside kick, as I looked away, is recovered by the Blue Tornado. Wildcats were not ready for that one, and it was a good one.
It is first down, Tornado.
Paducah Tilghman will get the ball in Wildcat territory at the 49-yard line, up 6-0. Crow is going to be sacked. Big number 54, DeTay Garrett in there for that stop.
Carry by Stone Crow for a loss of 4, brings up second down and 14.
It's a loss of 4, and it's 2nd and 14. Crow back to throw. High throw, but it's caught. A lot of running room. First down into Wildcat territory. That's number 8, Blair Sains, the senior wide receiver.
Gain of 20 and a first down, Tornado.
That's a gain of 20, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. After one, Paducah Tilghman leads at 6-0 on 92.3 WFKN.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
Hey Zane, we may just have to do it through the phone. Am I on? Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to also honor
Do what?
our True Blue sponsor.
Are you there? And we are finally on the air on WFKN, and the Blue Tornado open up this second quarter with a pass to Sains from Crow across the middle down to the Wildcat 14-yard line. And it's another Wildcat first down, Blue Tornado first down. think we have our issues resolved on the radio side. I hope so. Crow back to pass. Getting pressured. Now gets flushed out. Flag down. It's going to be a hold. So this is going to come back, and it's a good thing because he hurdles into the end zone, but it's going to come back on a hold at about the 19-yard line. If someone would text me just to confirm that I'm on the radio, I think that I am, but I just want to confirm that. Okay, Cody. Thank you, Cody. All right. Okay, so we're just going to do it this old-fashioned way tonight, which honestly is my favorite way to do things, as Tyler Eaton would tell you. It is a holding on the Blue Tornado. If you're just joining us on the radio, you missed the first quarter, but you didn't miss a lot. Paducah Tilghman leads at 6-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Make it 1st and 25.
Bear with me, everybody. I'm just trying to get some things caught up here. I'm flying solo tonight, so and I'm outside, and it's an interesting night. Pass into the end zone. That's going to be pass interference on the Wildcats, but it did break up a sure touchdown. Thompson was going up the back of the end zone to get what would have been a sure touchdown. Pass interference will be called on the Wildcats.
Penalty is pass interference on the Wildcats. It will make it 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. If you ever want to know if anybody's listening, just send out a text to have people text you if you're on the air, and people will let you know. So thank you guys for doing that. I appreciate it. We got Cody, Tyler Eaton, my nephew Jordan texted me. So yeah, everybody's interested in this one tonight. Here's Crow, gets the handoff, and he hands it off. That is to, man, that's a big kid, DeMarcus Wilson, and he's knocked down at the 10-yard line. They call him DJ over the PA system, so we'll call him that. Be 2nd and about 5 or so, looks like. And now it's a fumble. Ball's on the ground. Can the Wildcats get on it? I think they do. And they do. I've called his name a couple of times already tonight, DeTay Garrett, on that recovery. And this Wildcat defense, all things considered, friends, are having a nice night here early against this high-powered offense of the Blue Tornado. Come into this one averaging 47 points a game. Hop on there. You may have to adjust something over there, Aaron.
Hello.
Why are you breathing so hard? Because it's a mile walk up here?
And I've walked it 15 times tonight.
It's a mess. It's a disaster. I'm not coming back in 2 years when we come back. Okay, pitch it back to Hampton. Xavier picks up a couple.
I will say, though, people listening on the radio and watching online have sent me wonderful compliments. So even though they aren't experiencing the things we've experienced.
Yeah, we hide it well. I'm telling you, we do.
Someone earlier they texted me and they said, "What's going on there?" And I just said, "We'll explain off air."
Like, if I try to explain it over the air, my blood pressure is going to go up. People listening and watching, y'all don't know about an hour before airtime, y'all don't know what my blood pressure was. I mean, I don't want to know what my blood pressure. Yeah, I'm lucky to even still be here. Hampton has a big gainer across the 30 to the 35. He ran over a couple of Tornadoes.
That was the explosive play that the Wildcats have been.
Yep.
Things of, they want to be methodical, but, they need to hit some of those 10, 15-yard plays as well.
Talk for a minute. I need a drink of water.
All right.
Whew.
This is Aaron Talley, the better-looking half of the Talley trio. My Channel 9 students don't know your name, so they call you Old Talley.
Well, that's all right.
I guess I'm Young Talley. Glad to be with you all tonight. Wildcats looking to tie or take the lead on this drive here.
It'll be a 1st and 10, 10 minutes to play in the second quarter. Handoff. Up the middle. That's a gain of about 5.
Franklin would take that every time.
Who had that, Aaron?
I think that was Jones.
It was Jones. Yeah, Eden Jones. Yeah, you'll take 5 yards. In this offense, you'll take 5 yards on 1st down every time. Wildcats are going to have to stay in front of the chains. And as I said this morning with Will Cody, we have to have long drives, but we have to have long drives that end in touchdowns. Yeah. We can't have field goals.
No.
We have to have touchdowns. McPherson goes in motion. Now he changes that. It looks like we might change the play. They do. Handoff, Hampton. Not much. He got popped that time at the 40-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and it'll be a 3rd and 4, a long 4. A 1st down will come just on the 45-yard line side of the 44. So it'll be about 3rd and 4.5, we would call it.
I think for momentum, this is a play that kind of need to get a 1st down on after the turnover and keep going here.
You're only going to get things to kind of go your way from a defensive standpoint, so long. You need to get some points on the board before the Blue Tornado get the ball back. Handoff, double handoff. Hampton gets it and he slips down at the 40. And he tried to go up the middle. I think, Aaron, if he tries to break that outside, he had some room.
Yeah.
And the Wildcats have to punt it away again.
You might have talked about this already, but I was talking to one of the coaches today, and I just said, hey, what's one thing we got to do to get the win tonight? And they said, our best defense is our offense.
Yep,
our offense
absolutely.
has to keep their offense off the field.
Yes.
And so even though we didn't convert there, hopefully we can pin them back deep enough where.
Bennett back out to punt. Cameron Wade stands at his about 24-yard line. Wildcats moved on that.
Start,
yep. And that'll back them up 5 yards. I thought maybe at first they was going to let him get away with it. Kind of a late flag, but is the right call.
Well, I think special teams was another concern from the coaches, and so our players are trying to get down there as quickly as possible to prevent, their speedsters from having a good return. Just jumped too early that time.
7:35 left, first half. 6-0 Paducah Tilghman with the lead. Bennett, high snap. He gets it away. Shorter kick this time, goes out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it at the 45-yard line.
Where's he going?
No, now he's going to move up to the 50. He's going to move up to midfield. Okay. So it was going to be a short field regardless. It's even shorter than I thought it was going to be.
And to try to put a positive spin on that punt, if they would have received the punt, they might have brought it back to that spot anyway.
This is true.
Their returners are just so skilled. So,
and clearly we're trying to kick it away from them. So, you got to give and take there.
No matter what, the Wildcat defense has to get a stop here.
Yep. And I look for them to try to strike quick right here. Crow hands it off. Good tackle there.
Our run defense, not
Somebody's
just tonight.
Helmet popped off.
Was it Jones again?
That was Jones' helmet popped off. He was in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1.
Our run defense has been solid.
It has.
Well, it's been solid all year.
And, man, that offensive line, they are huge. By 4A standards, that is a huge offensive line. Crow back to pass. Got 2 men to throw to. He hits one of them for a first down into Wildcat territory, and he's chased out of bounds. That is Brendan Brown, a senior receiver. He's chased out of bounds finally at the 31-yard line of the Wildcats, but it'll be a first down.
Wildcats are playing a zone defense, and their receiver just found that empty pocket right there, turned around and grabbed it. I don't think the Wildcats are wanting to, play man-to-man too often on the corners. That was a false start.
Blue Tornado hurry it up, hand it off. A lot of running room across right up the gut. That is Mason Copeland on the carry. He came into the night with 33 carries for 195 yards.
And they play quick.
And yes, they're ready. They're on the ball and ready. Crow hands it off again. Copeland across the 15, across the 10. He's near another first down. He may be inches short. We'll see if they move him or not. Yeah, they gave him, no, it's not a first down, is it?
No, it's 2nd and 1. Or 2nd and inches.
It is a first down.
He was short.
So it's 1st and goal from, they'll call it the 9. I'm so glad it's a beautiful night. Crow gets a snap, and they're running at this drive. Copeland now, a late flag flies into the end zone.
Has to be holding.
Has to be holding. He scored the touchdown. We'll see what the call is.
Number 54 on the Wildcats. I'm not sure who that is.
DeTay Garrett.
DeTay got pushed, got thrown to the ground. So we'll see if that's the play that what they call the flag on.
I just saw the flag fly out of my peripheral. I was looking at the ball carrier. It is holding on the Blue Tornado. Good call there, Aaron Talley.
Hey, I don't know. And when you watch as much football as we watch.
That's right. You kind of know, right?
Yeah.
So you watch enough and you'll know what the penalty is just by which official throws it.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and goal. Now back to the 12, though. Crow looks left, wants to throw it this time. Got it. It's picked off.
Go.
There it is. I said he would throw some tonight. He does.
He's gone.
And he's
he is
go.
gone.
Who is that?
That's Delk.
That's Delk.
Uh-oh.
Brady
Yeah.
touchdown, Wildcats.
He's gone.
90 yards.
And they almost caught him, but Delk turned around at the goal line and said, "You're not getting this one."
I said in the pregame, Aaron, he had thrown 17 touchdowns, but he had also thrown 6 interceptions.
He tried to look Delk off.
Yep, and Delk didn't bite.
No, and he threw it right to the receiver that Delk thought he was going to throw it to, and he just went right in front of him, and they almost caught him, but he was gone. Probably 96-yard interception return.
I said 90. It's probably more than that.
Yeah, there was a sideline warning on Franklin there. Oh, I thought they said yeah. Sideline warning for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Okay.
All right, that's my excitement for the night. I was actually going to come check on you. I wasn't planning to get on the radio, but
well, I mean, you walk up here and put headphones on, you're going to talk. So you can come back later if you'd like.
If we get pick 6 like that every time, I'll come back.
Maybe our best defense is our defense. You know? I mean, and that penalty. Hey, turn that off. Let's see. Yeah. And we are going. Let's see. We're going to kick it. Yeah. I'll try to get the extra point here and. McAllister. So, yeah, they do march that back. So, this is going to make it, let's see, they marked it. They'll mark the ball at the 25. So, it'll be a 35-yard extra point. McAllister, 20 out of 21 on the year. Only missed one. Snap back, ball down, set is good. Kick is good. With 6 minutes even to play in the first half, Franklin-Simpson 7, Tornado 6. Back after this 1 minute break on 92.3 WFKM.
Along the rail down at the bottom of the stands. If you can identify them, you can have them. down for the Wildcats, number 5, Kason Hipshu. Back to receive the Tornadoes.
We thought we would be in for a good one here tonight in Paducah, and so far this game has delivered the goods. 7-6, Wildcats lead it with 6 minutes exactly to play in the first half. Squib kick is away. Ball's on the ground. Now it's picked up. Good coverage by the Wildcats, and they'll drop the returner at the 41-yard line. So good field position, but so far, I mean, if I had to pick a Pelicans player of the game right now, I'd give it to the defense. This Wildcat defense, all things considered, friends, pretty good so far tonight. First and 10 from the Blue Tornado 41, 5:51 left in the half. Crow up under center this time. Gets a snap and hands it off, and he's hit the backfield and dropped. DeTay Garrett having himself a night. I may have to change that. I may have to give it to Mr. Garrett right now. Loss of 3 makes it 2nd and 13. Crow does not stay under center after that and goes back into the gun. Drops a screen pass off. It's a good one. It's for the first down inside Wildcat territory to the 44. Avery Thompson on the reception. Thompson's his favorite target, and he's targeted him several times already tonight. First down. And a slant. Caught. First down, across the 30. Number 5, Cameron Wade on that catch. Chased out of bounds by Blake McPherson. But it's another first down, and now the Blue Tornado getting that offense going again. Can the Wildcats stop them? Here's a handoff. Wilson, spin move inside the 20 to the 19. Gain of 8. They'll give him 9, 2nd and 1. They move quickly to the ball. They're already ready to snap it again. Crow gets it. Slant. Nice tackle. The ball was caught. It's for a first down, but a nice tackle right there by Brady Delt. Wade caught it, but there's a flag down. Let's see what this is about. They're not moving back yet, so maybe something on the Wildcats. Dead ball, personal foul against the Wildcats. That hurts. I did not see that. That doesn't mean it didn't happen just because I didn't see it, but I can't speak to it is what I mean by that. That's half the distance to the goal and makes it 1st and goal from the 5. Crow stands at about the 11. Wildcats jump but get back. He didn't snap it. Now handoff Wilson. Running left, got some running room. He's a big boy. He spins to the 1. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. In a low-scoring first half. We're down to 4 minutes left in the half, and it's 7-6. Wildcats lead it. Crow goes under center, takes the snap, keeps it, and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Stone Crow keeps it, calls his own number, and scores. I want to see if that's his first rushing touchdown or not. Let's see. No, that's his 3rd rushing touchdown, actually, of the night. No, not of the night, of the season. And they're going to go for 2. They'll try to go up by a touchdown here. Crow. Rose right, looks, throws it, complete. And the two-point conversion's good as he found Avery Thompson in the back of the end zone. 14-7, 3:58 left, first half. Blue Tornado lead it. We're back after this 1-minute break on 92.3 WFKN.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and entertainment without lag or buffering.
It's more than power and fiber, it's about peace of mind.
We're not just an electric company, we're neighbors.
Couple of scores from around the area for you. A couple of district teams going at it. Logan County leads Allen County 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Kick is away. That ball is live. It gets out of bounds, thankfully, for the Wildcats. And that'll be a free kick out of bounds. So it'll earn the Wildcats about 1.5 yards from where they would have got it. They'll move it to the 35. It would have been at like the 33.5. So I say, we'll see what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to mark it at, no, they're going to move it to the 40. Maybe it is the, no. Okay, I guess that may be a 5-yard penalty, I guess. Oh, they called a false start. Okay. They called a false start. So it's at the 38. So good field position for the Wildcats. Need to answer here. Plenty of time. 3:58 on the clock. You're going to get the ball out of the locker room as well. Handoff McPherson. Gain of about 1 yard, and that's it. Wildcat could find a way to score here, get that ball out of the locker room, and you like your chances. Second and 9 for the Wildcats with 3:25 left. And Delt keeps it. Crosses the 40. 45. First down at midfield. 45. 40. Go, Brady, go to the 35-yard line. That'll work. That'll work just fine, as a matter of fact. Clock ticks at 2:55. Yep, nestles up under center, takes a snap, double handoff. Hampton had it and had some room and stumbled inside the 35 at the 33. Give him 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Number 24, Xavier Hampton, gain of 2. Tackles by number 0, Isaac James.
Caden Bennett runs on with the Wildcat play as we go down to 2:05 left in the half. Handoff to the 30. Was that Jones? It was. Aiden right at the 30. And that's going to be leave about a 3rd and 5 or so. And now a timeout called. Not sure who called it. Looks like Paducah called it. Let's take a 30-second break on 92.3 WFKN.
It will be 3rd down and 5.
Ready to see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin-Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters, with Picture This Travel on Facebook.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
And this to start the second half, so we would take that. Delk gives it to McPherson. He's got a first down and a whole lot more. And a flag comes in. It's going to be called back. He walked into the end zone, but I think the Wildcats are going to be called for a hold, and I hate to say that I saw that one. And it wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. Blake was gone at any rate, but this one's going to be marched back. Holding against the Wildcats.
The play will result in a first down for the Wildcats at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, they'll still get the first down, but it'll be at the 22-yard line instead of 6 points. But still 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Paducah really cramming everybody up on the line of scrimmage here. Handoff, Hampton. He cuts up the middle. He's got running room. Inside the 15 to the 13. He's near a first down.
Carries by number 24, Xavier Hampton.
It's going to be second and like 1. Second and 1. Gain of 9.
Tackles by number 7, Jaden Williams. Gain of 9 brings up second down and 1.
Dale keeps it, tries to get the first down himself, and I'm not sure he did. This will be up to really the spot. I'm not sure he got it. And he did. First down, Wildcats. He got right to the yard needed.
Gain of 2, it's enough for a first down at the 13-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 13. So a first down would come at the 3. So the Wildcats can get a first down without scoring. I think it's closer to the 12. I think a first down is going to come closer to the 2 myself. Here's a handoff. McPherson. Can he do it again? He spins to the 5, I think. And a timeout.
Carries by number 6, Blake McPherson. Tackle by number 22, Wyatt Gower.
We'll keep it here. Timeout this time called by the Wildcats. See if we can check a couple of scores from around the area. Already a final. J-Town beat Caverna 50-12. Halftime, Warren Central leads Ohio County 36-0. Halftime, Monroe leads Metcalfe County 17-6. into the first quarter. Greenwood 14, Grayson County 7. Wildcats with a second and about 4, I think. They are on the opposite end of the field from where I am. But it looks like, and the scoreboard says 1st and 10, and I know it's not 1st and 10. Looks like around 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. Anyway, Dell takes the snap, hands it off to Blake. Blake wrapped up in the backfield and dropped. About a yard loss. And the Wildcats will call another timeout.
Tackle by number 44, Keegan Golson.
And that will be the Wildcats. I think that's their last timeout. Paducah Tilghman still with 2, but that'll be the Wildcats' last one.
44 is Rage Henderson.
So you can stop the clock momentarily with a first down. Other than that, you'd have to run out of bounds if you don't get a first down here on this 3rd down play. And you got to think probably the Wildcats are going to. This is 4-down territory. They want a touchdown here. I tend to think you might be okay with a field goal. Kind of flies in the face of my beliefs, but knowing you're getting the ball out of halftime, as I said, that helps in that regard some. If we just score right here, it won't be a decision to be made. Or get a first down here. Dell, double handoff. Hampton almost dropped it. Gets inside the 5. He's near the first down. Did he get it? He did not. It's 4th down. And they're going to kick the field goal, I think.
24, Xavier Hamlin.
Yep.
Tackle by number 44, Rage Henderson. 4th down and 2.
McAllister going to be on to kick a field goal. It'll be a 20-yarder. Snap back. Ball set, and it's blocked. Ball's on the ground, and the Blue Tornado have it. And that's how the first half ends.
That's the end of the half for the score.
Paducah Tilghman 14.
Wildcats 7.
Franklin-Simpson 7 in a very, very well-played, exciting first half here from Paducah Tilghman High School. Coach Cheney out on the field with some questions. That's the downside of not having a timeout left. You had to really rush that field goal team onto the field quickly, and they were just kind of discombobulated. It wasn't their fault. They only had a certain amount of time to get organized and just couldn't do it. But, hey, I think you'll take a 14-7 ball game here at the half if you're Franklin-Simpson. We're going to take a 4-minute break on the radio, 4-minute break. We'll be back with some halftime festivities for you after these messages on 92.3 WFKN.
Accidents happen in a split second, but the repair doesn't have to be a headache. At Eaton Collision in Franklin, we bring your car back to life with expert repairs and a flawless finish. We'll work directly with your insurance company to make the process quick, easy, and hassle-free for you. From dents to major damage, trust Eaton Collision to get you back on the road fast.
Well, we're right here. We're in town. If somebody has an issue, we're there either that day or the very next day. So we're able to get to it quick and fix whatever issues anybody has.
Better speeds. I feel like it's a lot more reliable. With other services, you might get interference during like the weather or something, and you might lose service and have to wait for it to dry out again or something like that. But with fiber, you won't ever have that issue just because it is glass, so you can't really, weather's not really going to affect it much unless like a tree tears it down or something. We provide the city and the county, so within city limits, and then most areas that Warren provides electric service to out in the county.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and entertainment without lag or buffering.
It's more than power and fiber, it's about peace of mind.
We're not just an electric company, we're neighbors.
So as far as preventative maintenance, to keep outages at a minimum, one thing that we do is pole inspections. So we'll drive across the system, we'll dig out around the bottoms of the pole, see if there's anything rotten, we'll check the pole's integrity in general. So as you can see now, we're changing out some wire on some poles that we have recently changed out. As they age, they start to crack or rot at the bottom, so we try to stay ahead of those types of outages. Probably the neatest part of working here. So working in the community that I live in and grew up in, there's a lot of satisfaction that comes from that. You know, if there is an outage, there's a good chance that you're restoring power, maybe to a family member, a friend, your preacher, something like that. So just being able to help and serve the people that you know, that's a good feeling.
Ready to see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin-Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters, with Picture This Travel on Facebook.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
The interesting thing of sitting here, being close to some of the Paducah Tilghman fans, they are frustrated with how this game is going. They feel like they should be winning, I guess, 50-0. I don't know what they think, but they're not happy with what they're doing so far. That's for sure. And maybe some profanity came through the radio earlier. I don't know if it did. I apologize. But one gentleman sitting down here to my right is not a happy camper about – have you heard him? Yeah, okay. Not a happy camper about what the goings-on here tonight. But the Wildcats, as I said, I think they're right where they would want to be. Do you wish that field goal could have got in? Yeah, making it 14-10. But, you had a chance. Your defense has played absolutely phenomenal. As a reminder, and I know if you're listening on the radio, you missed all of these numbers pregame, so I want to just go back over them again here at halftime. This is a Paducah Tilghman team that averages 47 points a game. So for them only to have 14 at halftime, yeah, their fans probably do want to know what's going on. But they allow 24 points per game. So I felt like, and I've obviously been proved wrong already, I felt like going into this game that this might be a high-scoring game. I thought two offenses would kind march up and down the field. That has not been the case so far. Now, Paducah Tilghman's moved it down the field a couple of times. They got stopped on a 4th down and goal. They threw an interception down inside the 10-yard line that got ran back by Brady Delk for the Wildcats' only touchdown so far. So the Blue Tornado have moved the ball, but when the Wildcats' defense has needed to step up, it has absolutely stepped up. But my point being, this is a quick strike, high-scoring offense. And so far, knock on wood, so far the Wildcats' defense has answered the call tonight. They have answered the bell, they've answered the phone, and they have done exactly what they needed to do to keep this team in the game so far. As I've alluded to several times in the first half, now if you're the Wildcats, you're going to get the ball coming out of halftime. Very important, I think, to come out and make a statement, drive down the field and score. I think that's vitally important here to open this second half. So yeah, it's been a lower scoring game than I expected, but a very entertaining game nonetheless. As Paducah Tilghman's band comes out, they sound really good. They're on the field now performing. As I said, it's a beautiful night here, all things considered, except for the fact I'm outside. It's okay tonight, but I wouldn't want to do this in a month or two for sure. But it's a beautiful facility. It's a beautiful stadium. But the Wildcats have chosen, you can't see them on the camera, but they've chosen to stay out of the locker room at halftime. They're just down to my right, sitting outside of the end zone, taking their break there, getting some halftime instruction from Coach Cheney and the other coaches, getting ready for this second half. You might have missed it as well. This Paducah Tilghman team is the defending 4A state champions. They won it all last year. They've won, I think, 5 state championships here in football. And I said early in the broadcast, probably before we were on the radio, these are 2 of the most tradition-rich high school football teams in the state of Kentucky. It's cool that they're in the same district. It's weird that they're in the same district, being almost 2.5 hours away from each other. But as far as tradition goes in this district now, these are the 2 premier programs. And so far tonight, they've played like the 2 premier programs in this district. So I'm excited and ready for a second half to get underway that's still about probably 7 or 8 minutes from getting underway. We're going to take another break on the radio. Get me just a little swig of water here, stand up and stretch, get ready for the second half. So let's take a 5-minute break, come back for the second half right after these messages on 92.3 WFKU. back here at Paducah Tilghman High School, where it's halftime as the Blue Tornado lead the Wildcats 14-7. Looking at some other scores that we've got coming in from around the area. Halftime, Glasgow leads Adair County 36-0. Midway through the second quarter, LaRue County 32, Butler County nothing. Halftime, Hart County and Edmonson County tied at 7. Halftime, Bowling Green leads Barron County 28-0. Halftime, Logan County, district game here. Logan County 21, Allen County, Scottsville 0. Allen County, Scottsville 0 for so far on the season. They are struggling out of the gate so far. Halftime now at between Greenwood and Grayson County. Greenwood leads it 21-13. And at second half just underway, where Warren Central leads Ohio County 36-0. So they have a running clock there. I think that game's being played at Warren Central tonight. Here it's 14-7. I just wanted to go over what the next couple of weeks for the Wildcats will look like schedule-wise. Next week back on the road, but a lot shorter trip to Bowling Green up to play the Warren East Raiders next Friday night, September 26th. Then back home finally for and that Warren East game, by the way, is a district game. Then their first home district game will be October the 3rd as the Cats will welcome Callaway County, and that's a team over from this part of the state, of course, that's in this district as well. Next year, the Wildcats will, instead of making the trip to Paducah Tilghman, will make the trip to Callaway County. And then Paducah Tilghman will come to Franklin next year. And then October 10th, of course, fall break, no game. And then back to it on the 17th of October, hosting Logan County. And then district play wraps up on the 24th of October in Franklin against Allen County. And then, as is the tradition, the Cats will finish the season up October the 30th up at Glasgow. And that is a Thursday night game. They typically play that last game of the year on a Thursday night, so make note of that. So won't miss any trick-or-treating on the 31st, since we'll play on the 30th. We're about set for the second half here. The Wildcats are going to get it, and there must have been some type of penalty on the Wildcats, because Paducah Tilghman's going to kick off from the Wildcat 45-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Wildcats to start the second half.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Franklin-Simpson as the teams came back onto the field. And, man, that hurts. Now you got to keep head on a swivel here for a potential onside kick. They've already done it once tonight and were successful. And he does it again. And that ball didn't go 10 yards. That ball didn't go 10 yards. Ball didn't go 10 yards. Okay. All right. Now they finally waved Franklin's way. Okay. Paducah Tilghman touched it. The kicker recovered it, but he didn't let it go 10. It went 9. Good onside kick. Perfect. But all he had to do was let it bounce go another yard. But he snatched it out of the air, and it's Wildcat football at their own 36-yard line. So that works out fairly well. Take the penalty out of that after all said and done. We'll take it. There you go, Tyler Eaton. That's just for you, buddy. I hope you're listening to hear that. Handoff. Jones to the 40. Gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6.
There's the number 30, Aiden Jones. Tackle by number 71, Prosper Livingston Holmes. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
They'll call it 2nd and 7. I'm not sure where they're getting 2nd and 7 at, but Wildcats need a drive here. Double handoff. Hampton across the 45 to the 4. He may have the first down. He needed to get the 46, and he might be there. Thanks, Tyler. I appreciate you, buddy.
Carry was good enough for a first down for the Wildcats at the 46-yard line.
That is a first down, by the way. I'm so blessed. I have so many friends in this profession that I've called with in the past, and Cody now they get to call games with now, and I'm blessed. And that you guys still sit around and listen for some reason. I'll never figure that out. But anyway, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Delk wants to throw, and he wants to throw deep. He's got a man. Dropped into triple coverage. That was a pretty good throw. Underthrown just a little bit. Perry couldn't quite get to it, but I think you need to do that every once in a while if you're the Wildcats to keep this defense honest. It's 2nd and 10. This Paducah Tilghman defense, man, they're quick all over the field. Delk, keeper this time. And he's hit at midfield, stays on his feet, twists and turns. And gets, not midfield, almost to midfield. He's up at about the 47. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And do the Wildcats put the ball in the air here? We'll see. Delk up under center, takes the snap. Handoff out to the left, trying to get outside is Hampton. He gets thrown down at the 45. I thought that may be a horse collar. No flag. He's about a yard short of the first down. And I think if you're Coach Chaney, I think you go for this. Oh, there is a flag down. Okay. It was close to the Paducah Tilghman sideline, and I couldn't see it. Face mask against the Wildcats. That's the right call. I did not mention that during the play, but Hampton did grab the defender's face mask and pull him down. I was hoping maybe the official didn't see it. They just called a 5-yarder. So that takes it back and makes it 3rd and 8. It's a right call, but boy, it's a tough one in this spot. So now with the Wildcats throw. Delk's going to line up in the shotgun. He takes a snap, rolls right, looking, got a man out there. It's caught. That's Perry, and that's a first down inside the 40. Nice ball right there to the 38-yard line. That looked nice. Perdaman on the tackle for the Blue Tornado. They'll get a couple of subs in on the defensive line. And here we go. Wildcats 1st and 10. The 38. Delk, handoff. Jones to the 35. Spins down to the 34. Easy for me to say.
Here's the number 38, Jones. Tackle by number 33.
That's a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6.
4 brings up 2nd down and 6.
Wildcats slow, methodical, time-eating drive. Now you got to finish it with a touchdown. Down 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. 3-minute drive so far. Big play on this drive was the pass. Double handoff, McPherson to the right. Had a gap, gets probably about 6. And he's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. It's be about 3rd and 2. Actually, 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1.
Here's the number 6, Blake McPherson, down to the 29-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Blake gets inside the 30 to the 29. And this is 4-down territory for sure. You got 2 downs to get this 1 yard. No doubt about it. Delk keeps it and has a first down. Calls his own number and gets the Wildcat first down to the 27-yard line.
For a first down for the Wildcats at the 28.
They'll get the chain set and the clock will tick again. 8:10 left in the third. And handoff not going anywhere this time as Jones gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And it'll be 2nd and 10. They didn't get him down. They just stopped his forward progress, and officials, rightfully so, blew the whistles there. So 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Dell pitches it back. Hampton trying to get out left side. He's got some running room. And he's hit at the 25. Gain of about 3. 24 they'll make it. Gain of 4. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 6.
Tackle by number 5, Cameron Wade, and number 30, Keyshawn Overstreet.
So what can you do here on 3rd down? Again, you're in 4-down territory. You don't have to throw the ball here to try to get a first down. If you're Franklin-Simpson, as long as you don't lose a bunch of yards on this play, you're going for it on 4th down. See what the play call is going to be here on 3rd and 6 from the Paducah Tilghman 24-yard line. Dell, double handoff. Hampton to McPherson, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now a 4th down. Big one here if you're Franklin-Simpson. You've done everything on this drive you wanted to do. You've burned almost, by the time the play's over, you will have burned half of the 12-minute quarter as we tick under 6 minutes right now. You've done everything you want to do except score. Can you pick up a first down here? Dell wants to throw. Throws into the end zone. Got him in there, and it's broken up at the last minute. That's a great defensive play by Cameron Wade. I thought he had he did. That's pretty good. Not pretty good. That's really good defense. And there'll be a turnover on downs back to the Blue Tornado. Into the third quarter, Warren Central 44, Ohio County 0. Warren Central's rattling off a few wins since the Wildcats beat them a few weeks ago. And now whistles blow as Wilson gets the handoff. What's this call? Offsides on the Wildcats? No, false start. We'll take it. There you go, Tyler. We'll take it. So that'll make it 1st and 15. And the snap. Hand off to Wilson, and he's tackled in the backfield for another loss. Number 40, J.C. Roby got back there and dropped him for a yard loss, and it's 2nd and 16. Paducah fans finding things to be a little tougher than they were expecting, I think, tonight. Crow in the gun, throws it across the middle. That should be, oh, it almost picked off. He threw it over his receiver's head, and McPherson was in the area. Delk was in the area. And there's a flag down. See this. See what this call is. Ineligible receiver. Is that what they called? Yep. Ineligible receiver downfield. Wildcats will decline that to make it 3rd and 16. So you could have had 2nd and 21 or 3rd and 16. You're going to take 3rd and 16 every time. Crow back to throw. Looking. Caught at the 30. He's got a first down, unfortunately, across the 35. That is Cameron Wade. He has had himself a game offensively and defensively tonight. And that's a Blue Tornado first down. We're quickly back to the line of scrimmage and ready to roll. Crow hands it off to Wilson, right up the gut. And he rumbles close to first down territory before he's tackled there. Number 83, Jamarius Franklin on the stop, and it was a first down. So another first down, 1st and 10. And that's a false start. So they'll take 5 of those yards back. Wade, the receiver, and never a reason for a receiver, especially one who's lined up on the line of scrimmage, never a reason for them to false start. All you got to do is watch the ball. So it's 1st and 15 now. Crow to throw, looking for Wade, got him across midfield. 45, 40, spins. This guy's good. And he's had a first down to the 37-yard line. Cameron Wade can do some things on a football field. They're already on the ball, ready to go, ready to roll. Crow looks for Wade inside the 30. He's tackled there after a gain of close to 10. Give him 9 probably. McPherson on the stop for the Wildcats. Skylar Rickman over there close to the action as well. 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 1. Crow will hand it off Wilson. He's got the first down easily inside the 20. Close to the 15, down to about the 16-yard line. And a Paducah Tilghman player down at about the between the 25 and 30-yard line. Can't see who that is. Let's take a quick 1-minute break on 92.3 WFKN.
Accidents happen in a split second, but the repair doesn't have to be a headache. At Eaton Collision in Franklin, we bring your car back to life with expert repairs and a flawless finish. We'll work directly with your insurance company to make the process quick, easy, and hassle-free for you. From dents to major damage, trust Eaton Collision to get you back on the road fast.
Well, we're right here. We're in town. If somebody has an issue, we're there either that day or the very next day. So we're able to get to it quick and fix whatever issues anybody has.
Better speeds. I feel like it's a lot more reliable. With other services, you might get
Handoff. Wilson crosses the 15 to the 13.
Carry by number 24, DJ Wilson. Gain of 3 makes it 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Crow to throw, catches it, and inside the 5, that is number 1.
Pass complete from
Brendan Brown again. That's his 2nd catch tonight, I think. And he's down to the 1, and that's a first down. And Crow keeps it and runs it into the end zone for a Tornado touchdown. Crow's 4th rushing touchdown of the season, 2nd one tonight. And Rex Gay will be on to try the extra point, looking to make it a 21-7 game. That drive was more of what the Paducah Tilghman offense that we expected tonight. Extra point's good. With 3:01 left, third quarter, Paducah Tilghman 21, Franklin-Simpson 7. You're listening to Franklin-Simpson Sports on 92.3 WFKN.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
(21-7). Blue Tornado lead the Wildcats with 3 minutes and 1 second left in the third quarter. Wildcats ready for the kick. We'll see what the Paducah Tilghman kicker does here. He'll boot this one into Wildcat territory. It's fielded, and he's down there. I think that was, let's see, McPherson, I think. Yeah, McPherson. No return. Wildcats will start at their own 27. Now you just about have to go down and put a touchdown on the board. You're just about going to have to here. Paducah Tilghman's offense kind of got in a groove there on that last drive, and you need to answer here if you're Franklin-Simpson. Reminder, this is a district game, so this is district play is underway. Delk keeps it, gets outside, and gets wrapped up. He had some room, but good closure there by the Paducah Tilghman defense, and Delk gets tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's 2nd and 10. Second and 10, 2:20 left in the third. Delk takes the snap. McPherson gets it on the double handoff, crosses the 30 to the 31, gain of 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Tackles by number 22, Wyatt Gower, brings up 3rd
This, as I've said a couple times tonight, this Tornado defense, man, they're quick, they're big, they're athletic. But boy, have our Wildcats come over here, and I know there's no moral victories for Franklin-Simpson football. I understand that. That's not what this program's about, but man, have they battled tonight. Dale calls his own number, keeps it. He's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. Well, they're going to give him to the 35, so 2 yards short. Now it's 4th and 2, and Wildcats looks like they're going to kick it. No, they're going to stay on the field. Offense is going to stay on the field, I think.
33, Brady Sanderson.
4th and 2. This could make or break the ball game for both teams here tonight. Whatever your best 4th and 2 play is, you run it right here. Maybe you just try to draw them offside. Nope, they're going to run it to McPherson. He's got it. First down, Wildcats. They got up to the line quick, and typically when you do that, sometimes you're trying to draw the defense offside. No, the Wildcats snapped it quick. Caught them off guard a little bit and got the first down, and that's huge. Keeps the offense of Paducah Tilghman off the field and keeps the Wildcat offense driving down the field. With just 30 seconds left in the quarter. Handoff. Hampton needs to cut it up the middle. He does. Across the 40. And he's ran out of bounds hard at the 43. Nothing malicious about it. Just that's grown man football right there on both sides. Xavier pops up, taps his defender, the young man that tackled him, on the head. Hey, we're all good. We're playing hard. You're playing hard. We can live with that. And after all that, it was a gain of 6 yards, so 2nd and 4. They're going to line up in the shotgun here. And he's going to roll right. Same play they got a first down on earlier, not as successful this time. Overthrew Perry there.
Defended by number 5, Cameron Wade, incomplete.
Wade was over there in coverage that time, and that guy, man, he can cover a whole lot of people. So now 3rd and 4. Actually closer to 3rd and 5 from where the ball is spotted. But it's officially 3rd and 4. A long 4. Dealt, double handoff, and ball's on the ground, and the Tornado had seen that double handoff one too many times. Ball gets fumbled, and Elias McPike, the senior defensive lineman, returns it for a touchdown. And now a flag flies. This is probably unsportsmanlike on the Tornado. They were ready for that play right there, friends. And with 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, it's 27-7. Are they going to pick the flag up? Excuse me. I guess so. And there's still a flag laying at the 12-yard line, but I don't know. They're just going to leave that on the ground for decoration or what. Still been no signal as to why all the flags. Now here we go. Unsportsmanlike against the Wildcats. No, against Paducah Tilghman. I'm sorry. Yeah, so exactly what I thought it was. Unsportsmanlike against the Blue Tornado. I'm sure the Wildcats will take that penalty on the kickoff instead of on the extra point. Snap, set, kick is good. With 9 seconds left, Paducah Tilghman all of a sudden leads this thing 28-7. 9 seconds left in the third quarter, I should say. We'll keep it here. Wait for the quarter break before we take our break. That's a backbreaker there if you're Franklin-Simpson. Final score, Warren Central 44, Ohio County 0. Yeah, they'll assess that penalty on the kickoff. I am, I'm sleepy, and I've got a long ride home directly. Long drive home. Made the drive over, just me, myself, and I this afternoon. And while I'm thinking about it, I do need to say, I hope she's still listening. I want to say happy anniversary to my wife, Amy, today. 33 years of marriage being celebrated today. I'm the luckiest man on the face of the earth. So happy anniversary, honey. I'll be home at midnight. I'm sure you'll still be up. Maybe I'll be home at midnight. Kick is away, and it goes out of bounds. So that'll be a penalty. Free kick out of bounds. And I don't know where they mark it when they kick from that far back. I'm not sure where this ball will get, where this drive will start. I think it's going to be good field position for the Cats is what I think. What are we doing? We're going to kick again? Yeah. I guess so. I guess we're going to kick it again. Okay.
Franklin-Simpson's chosen to have us re-kick. The kick will be from the 20-yard line.
Okay, so we'll kick this again. This time from the 20. We saw this, I think it was the first game of the year, kind of towards the end of the game, the ball kept getting kicked out of bounds and whatnot. It was quite the fiasco there for a few minutes. Kicks away. This one's going to stay in play. Perry's going to field it, and he's got a return to the 40 and drop there at the 40-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Wildcats. They'll have to run it one play with 3 seconds left in the quarter. And now we got another flag on the play. Dropped at the 44-yard line. Wonder what this could be. Let's get the call. Looks like a holding on Paducah Tilghman.
Penalty was holding on the Tornado.
Okay, so that'll make that should move it up to near midfield for the Wildcats, maybe into Tornado territory. Yep, at the 49 of Paducah Tilghman.
Penalty will be first down for the Wildcats at the Tornado 49.
Last play of the third quarter. Delt is going to get away from being sacked for a moment anyway, and he finally just drops down at the 42-yard line. Huge loss on that play, and that's how the third quarter ends. Paducah Tilghman 28, Franklin-Simpson 7. You're listening to Wildcat Football on 92.3 WFKN.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal.
Ready to see the world without the stress of planning? At Picture This Travel, we specialize in creating unforgettable travel experiences, tailored just for you. And now we're excited to launch Franklin-Simpson Alumni Travel. Imagine exploring incredible destinations across the globe, side by side with fellow FSHS graduates. Travel together, make new memories, and celebrate the Wildcat spirit worldwide. For more information, follow me, Julie Walters, with Picture This Travel on Facebook.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust it.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
Over the Wildcats. Franklin-Simpson has the football. That was a official loss of 8. So it's 2nd and 18. Final score, Glasgow beat Adair County 49-0. Here's a pitch back. Hampton, he's going to be hit and dropped for a loss of about a yard or two. So the Wildcats' first 2 plays going the wrong way.
Tackled by number 5, Cameron Wade. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
So now it's 3rd and 20. Definitely passing down here. Dale rolls out to his left under a lot of pressure, and he snowed under for a huge loss.
Quarterback sack by number 11, Harper Shadley, and number 71.
And something about this second half,
Brings up 4th down and 28.
the Tornado have really, I mean, they've unfortunately, I think they woke up at halftime and they have totally dominated this second half. It's 4th and 28. So the Wildcats collectively lose 28 yards in 3 downs on that drive. Started with field position inside on the Paducah Tilghman side of the field. And they're going to kick the ball from around the 30-yard line. Their own 30-yard line. Let me rephrase that if you're listening on the radio.
Back to receiving Tornado, number 5, Cameron Wade, and number 17, Jamarian Furtiman.
Now whistles blow. Now what? Delay a game against the Wildcats.
Penalty is delay of game on the Wildcats.
So the wheels falling off the wagon here for Franklin-Simpson. Now the punt's away. Land about midfield and take a Paducah Tilghman bounce. And now here comes another flag.
It's down at the 47-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
So we've gotten to the point in this game where there's a flag on every play, it appears. Let's get this one sorted. It appears I poured my heart out to my wife a few minutes ago. Oh, there is no flag. They picked it up. I poured my heart out to my wife a few minutes ago, and she could not hear me. So somebody had to be nice and tell her what I said. Here's a pass out into the flat, caught, cross midfield, and here comes another flag. So, yeah, we've reached that point in the game. Pass was caught by Mason Copeland, but it's going to come back holding call on Paducah Tilghman.
Flag was blocking the back on the tornado.
Little Wilhite heard what I said about my wife, didn't you? I guess she can't hear me either. See, nobody's listening to me.
After the penalty, it will be 1st and 21.
I feel like I'm at home. 9.5 minutes. It's getting late, and it's 28-7, and I'm running out of things to talk about. Crow to pass. Out to Copeland. Across the 40, 45, across midfield. He gets past the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to take it from 1st and 21 to probably 2nd and 7. So a gain of 14 on that one. Crow keeps it himself, flushed out of the pocket, crosses the 40. They'll call him down at the 45. That's where he started his slide. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Zane, my producer back at the station, said that he heard it. So that's good enough for me. Here's a pass complete. 1st down and a whole lot more. That was number 2, Avery Thompson, on that catch. He has a 1st down to the 30-yard line. And here comes the Blue Tornado again. They're up 28-7 with 8.5 minutes to play, and they're not satisfied. They are not happy with the way they've played tonight, as strange as that may sound. Crow to throw again. Hits Cameron Wade on that one. He's got it. And gain of about 4 on that one. Be 2nd and 6. Crow's going to call his own number and keep it himself. He's got the 1st down inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 11.
Carry by number 3, Stone Crow, down to the Wildcats 15-yard line. It's 1st down, Tornado.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the, they'll call it the 15. Crow looking, all day to throw. Now he'll feel some pressure, gets rid of it, and it was, did he pick it off? What's the call? That's an interception for the Wildcats in the end zone. Blake McPherson picks it off. I couldn't tell from where I am if he got a foot. I knew he caught it, but I couldn't tell if he got a foot down or not. And I never really saw an official call until the Wildcats started celebrating. I think they were waiting to find out too, honestly. That's a big stop with 7:18 left in this one. So that's 2 interceptions for Crow tonight. That's now 8 of them on the year. Now, he does throw the ball a lot, but 8 interceptions, that's a lot of interceptions as well. The Wildcats will take over on their own 20-yard line. Handoff. And Paducah Tilghman's defense is just really playing well this second half. I can't even tell who rushed that ball for the Wildcats, but it's a timeout. Oh, there's an injured Wildcat, it appears.
Carry was by number 10, Brady Delk.
And Delk was on the carry, so he kept it himself.
There is a player down on the field.
He lost a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11. And that's Delk that was down, but he pops up.
There's number 10, Brady Delk. Let's hear it for him.
So he'll have to come out of this one for at least one play. We'll see who the Wildcats put in at quarterback here. They're about as far away from me at this time as they can be. It looks like Nash Bilyeu. That is Nash. He hands it off for a gain of just about 1.
Carries by number 6,
Blake McPherson was on the carry.
No gain brings up.
So no gain. Third and 10 now. Third and 10 for the Wildcats. Here's a handoff. McPherson got some running room. He's got a first down and a whole lot more. He's to midfield inside Paducah Tilghman territory and tackled at the 44-yard line is where they'll say he was down.
Carries by number 6, Blake McPherson down to the
Maybe the biggest play of the night offensive-wise for the Cats.
tackles by number 5, Cameron Wade.
6 minutes left in the ball game. Paducah Tilghman fans feel like they've got this one in the bag, and they start, some of them start loading up. Delk hands it off. Good to see Delk back in there. It was
Carries by number 28, Jerry
Williams. Yeah, Jerry and Williams. I thought it was Jerry, and I wanted to confirm.
Tackle by number 22, Wyatt Gower.
It was.
Gain of 5 makes it 2nd down and 5.
Logan County leads Allen County 35-0 at the end of the third quarter. It's going to be a long season for the boys in Scottsville. 2nd and 5 for the Cats. Handoff right up the gut. That's first down worthy there, carry.
Carries by number 24, Xavier Hampton. I'm sorry,
That was number 34. That was Keegan Hazel on that carry.
34, Keegan
Yep.
Hazel. Tackles by number
And it's a first down. Keegan not with a lot of carries on the year, but he's been productive when he's come in there and got some. Came into the night, 7 carries, 28 yards. I mean, that's not bad. Now he's hitting the backfield and dropped. Nope, that wasn't him. That was Cole Alford on that carry.
tackle by number 88, Dorian Roscoe. Loss of 2.
That's a loss of 2, so it's
Makes it 2nd down and 12.
2nd and 12. Wildcats are going to drop to 3-2 tonight, but a lot of things you can take away from this one, I think, to feel happy about. Run right up the middle by some new guys out there, so we've got to figure out some numbers.
Carries by number 34, Keegan Hazel.
That's Hazel again.
Tackles by number 15,
Picks up just a yard.
number 0, Isaac J.
It's going to be 3rd and 8. Delk to throw. Got a man out there. He hit him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Beautiful ball right there by Delk. Jerry and Williams on the reception. Now McAllister on for the extra point. Snap, set, kick is perfect. New score, 3:23 left in the ballgame. Paducah Tilghman 28, Franklin-Simpson 14. We'll take a 1-minute break on 92.3 WFKN.
So as far as preventative maintenance, to keep outages at a minimum, one thing that we do is pole inspections. So we'll drive across the system, we'll dig out around the bottoms of the pole, see if there's anything rotten, we'll check the pole's integrity in general. So as you can see now, we're changing out some wire on some poles that we have recently changed out. As they age, they start to crack or rot at the bottom, so we try to stay ahead of those types of outages. Probably the neatest part of working here. So working in the community that I live in and grew up in, there's a lot of satisfaction that comes from that. You know, if there is an outage, there's a good chance that you're restoring power, maybe to a family member, a friend, your preacher, something like that. So just being able to help and serve the people that you know, that's a good feeling.
A great return. He's going to take that to the house, but I believe it's coming back. That was Cameron Wade. That young man can do just about anything he wants to do out here, but that one, unfortunately for him, is coming back. He was not touched. Down the near sideline, holding against Paducah Tilghman. So, scratch all that.
Penalty is holding on the tornado.
And we'll see where they're going to spot it at. Take it back to the 25-yard line.
Penalty will be placed at the 25-yard line. It's first down, Tornado.
Here we go. Crow in the shotgun. He hands it off to Wilson. A lot of running room. 35, 40, 45, and tackled there. Snap made by Xavier Hampton.
24 DJ Wilson. Gain of 21 and a first down.
21-yard gain on first down. Crow throws it this time. Got a man out there. He called it, had some room, but fell down, thankfully. That was Avery Thompson.
That was complete to number 2, Avery Thompson. Gain of 1 brings up second down and 9.
Second and 9 now for the Tornado. Handoff. Nothing. Wildcat defense stands up there after a gain of maybe 1 or 2 yards for Wilson. A gang of cats in there to stop him. It's 3rd and 7 with 2:15 left in the ball game. Crow back to throw. Looks across the middle. Got a man. Thompson's caught. First down and a whole lot more. And he finally is tripped up at the 31-yard line.
Number 2, Avery Thompson. And the Wildcats 31 and first
It's a gain of 21. Handoff. Wilson down to the 22-yard line.
Carry by number 24, DJ Wilson. Gain of 9 brings up 2nd down and 1.
We'll see if we get Coach Cheney up after the game or not. It's a long ride home, and I know he's going to be ready to get those charter buses loaded. We'd love to chat with him just for a minute or two, if possible. But it's also a long way up here to where we are. So we'll see. First down on the pass with 1:27 left. Paducah Tilghman playing this game like they're down 2 touchdowns with 1:20 left. Wildcats call a timeout.
First timeout of the half.
We'll keep it here. Probably be a 30-second one.
We'll remind everyone, next week is homecoming.
Bowling Green beat Barron County 42-7. Greenwood leads Grayson County 35-19 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bowling Green waits till the 5th week to pick up their first win. Now, they've played some kind of schedule, don't get me wrong, but I don't know when the last time they would have waited that long to get their first win would have been. After tonight, the regular season's halfway over. Unbelievable. Crow back to throw. He's looking at the end zone. Got him, man. Broken up. Good pass defense there by the Wildcats.
Pass was intended for number 12, Chance McPike, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Broken up there by Arian McCormick. I think it's number 27. Again, they're a long way away from me now. Crow hands it off. Wilson slips a couple of tackles. Gets inside the 15 to the 13.
Carry by number 24, DJ Wilson, gain of 8. Brings up 3rd down
Picks
and
up 8, so it'll be 3rd and 2 with 1 minute to play. Crow going to throw it into the end zone. Overshot his man.
Pass intended for number 1, Brendan Brown, incomplete.
It's going to be 4th down. Why not just kneel the ball here and go home? Things like that come back to haunt a team, in my opinion. Here's a handoff to Wilson. He's got the first down inside the 5 to about the 2. So I think they're going to try to score here. I really do.
And the Wildcats won. It's 1st and goal, Tornado.
Clock winds with 30 seconds. Crow's in the shotgun. Yeah, they're gonna try to score. Handoff. Wilson. Touchdown.
Carries by number 24, DJ Wilson, for a touchdown.
DJ Wilson scores with 24 seconds in the game. About as meaningless of a touchdown as you'd ever want to see. There's a flag down. There's a shot.
Penalty is holding on the Tornado will make it 1st and goal from the 11.
So that does not count. Holding on the Tornado. So scratch that touchdown off the board. Good enough, in my opinion. Now 24 seconds left, and For some reason, it's like they just don't want this game to end. I'm not sure why. They're going to win, but Crow hands it off. Wilson again, and he scores. Let's see any flags on that one. So there's a touchdown for Mr. Wilson. He has had a good night. I'll give him that. I'm not taking anything away from the kids on that team. They're just running the plays they're being told to run, so they're doing their jobs. There's a false start on the extra point, so that'll drive the extra point back 5 yards.
Penalty is false start on the Tornado.
So that'll make it, instead of a 20-yard extra point, a 25-yard extra point. Snap, set, kick, good. 20 seconds left, 35-14. We'll keep it here.
Tornado 35, Wildcats 14.
Paducah Tilghman goes to 4-1. Wildcats will drop to 3-2. More importantly, the Tornado will be 1-0 in district play, and the Wildcats be 0-1, but we'll have a real nice opportunity to get this taste out of their mouth next Friday up at Warren East for district play. Second game in district play. And we still have not even got them out there to line up to kick off to us yet. This game could have been and should have been over with 10 minutes ago, and it's like they don't want to go home. I don't know. Well, I do want to go home. Do you want to go home? Yes. And we still have not lined up to kick it. Now we will. And they don't have enough players out there, so we'll trot another one on the field. Kicks away, and it will be fielded by Hampton. Xavier's going to be snowed under back at the 10-yard line. Whew. I hear you, Zane. I hear you, man. So I would think the Wildcats will just kneel it out. Now, Paducah does have 3 timeouts. They might just call them all here and get the ball back. We'll see.
Well, to remind everyone, there is a single car key up here in the press box. If you don't have your car key,
I do have my car key.
make sure you got them. It's up here before we leave.
Now what? I guess. Okay, that's the ball game. So the Wildcats are going to lose it tonight, 35-14 to the Paducah Tilghman Tornado.
Tornado 35, Wildcats 14.
We will take a break, see if Coach Cheney heads this way or not. If he does not, I will come back and wrap it up really, really quickly. Long ride home, so we'll get out of here as soon as we can. We'll take Zane back at the station. Let's plan on a 3-minute break. That should give me enough time to see if Coach is going to head this way or not. And we'll be back right after these messages on 92.3 WFKN.
We've been with Franklin Bank since '92 because we trust them.
Franklin was a great fit to help build a team and a culture that just kind of resonated with both of us.
They took a chance on us.
It's not a banking relationship, it's a personal relationship.
That's the most important thing to me about doing business with a bank is to have trust and faith in the people you're dealing with. And the people at Franklin Bank do every bit that needs to be done to give me that feeling.
Accidents happen in a split second, but the repair doesn't have to be a headache. At Eaton Collision in Franklin, we bring your car back to life with expert repairs and a flawless finish. We'll work directly with your insurance company to make the process quick, easy, and hassle-free for you. From dents to major damage, trust Eaton Collision to get you back on the road fast.
Well, we're right here. We're in town. If somebody has an issue, we're there either that day or the very next day. So we're able to get to it quick and fix whatever issues anybody has.
Better speeds. I feel like it's a lot more reliable. With other services, you might get interference during like the weather or something, and you might lose service and have to wait for it to dry out again or something like that. But with fiber, you won't ever have that issue just because it is glass, so you can't really, weather's not really going to affect it much unless like a tree tears it down or something. We provide the city and the county, so within city limits, and then most areas that Warren provides electric service to out in the county.
When the Wildcats hit the field, the best seat in the house isn't the stadium. Rack House Restaurant and Bar is your official Franklin-Simpson watch party headquarters. Every game, all season long. Bring your crew and grab your favorites from our made-from-scratch menu and catch every touchdown, basket, home run on multiple screens. Rack House Restaurant and Bar in Franklin, Kentucky, where Wildcat Nation gathers. See you at the game, right here.
My favorite thing about working here is getting to serve the community and help people with their electric and their fiber internet.
We're local, so we live and work right here in Franklin, so taking care of our neighbors isn't just business, it's personal. Fiber means faster, more reliable internet for work, school, and